What do you want to lift heavy? It's a curious question I have been asking myself while writing the script for this video. I have been thinking about why young males, especially, want to lift heavier weights than others or just in general. What is it? I mean, I could give you the answer. It's really simple: ego. That's why we have a whole term, ego lifting, for gym goers who just move heavier weight around just for the sake of it. But let's delve deeper into why this occurs. See, people go to the gym for various reasons. Some people just don't know what they want to achieve and they just go for the sake of it because someone said you can get healthier, grow more muscle, which apparently is good, lose more fat, which apparently is also good. Some people know definitely they want to just become bigger. Some people definitely know that they want to be stronger. Why? No one knows. But they want to just move more weight around. And that last point, that is the most important. You see, it is completely epic to just lift more weight than others and then be complimented and people look at you with shiny eyes and wow, you just seem like a star in the gym. It's really cool, you know. It's a cool feeling. But there are many problems with going to the gym with this sort of a goal. At the baseline, going to the gym for the sake of trying to impress other people at itself is the wrong goal. You really need to go to the gym for fulfillment, health, and just being happy in general for your life. And yeah, you will be happy in the moment when people compliment you for lifting 180 kilograms on your squat, but that's just really it, you know? So make sure you're doing it for yourself. The second part of this kind of theme of lifting a heavier weight just for the sake of it is that beginners kind of run in the wrong direction. What do I mean by that? When you start out in a gym, you learn the technique. You make sure your back is straight, that your knees don't cave in too much, etc. Basically, you practice the technique, make sure it's down to the T. But then you'll get into this philosophy that lifting more is better. You're automatically a better person. And then you start picking weights, which cause you two main problems. The first problem is you sacrifice your technique to lift more. So suddenly your back is not so straight and it looks like it's gonna break. Suddenly your knees can't hold your body anymore. Suddenly you're just barely even moving the weight and your squat doesn't look so much like a squat anymore. That's problematic. That's what people call ego lifting. And that is the precise reason why I have made this sort of saying, leave your ego at the gym's doorstep. It's simply unproductive, even if you are, uh, let's say, a desiring strong man who wants to lift more weight. Trying to lift more weight and sacrificing your technique for it is not the way. You're not going to become stronger in that way. The second problem with trying to lift more weight for the sake of it is you start practicing one rep maxes weekly. What's the problem in that? Well, firstly, you're probably not getting enough training volume to grow your strength. So you're doing, let's say, 3 sets of your one rep max, which, to be honest, on my part, it's probably an exaggeration because if you pick your one rep max on your first set, that's the only time you're going to do it. If you try to repeat it on your second set, you're probably going to fail. For example, on bench press, if your PR is 120 kgs, you barely press it on your first set, cool, and then you try it on your second set, and suddenly the weight is not moving anymore. So you got one set of 1 reps. How is that gonna build your strength on a monthly or yearly basis. It just doesn't work like that. I've seen plenty of people practice 1 rep maxes weekly with this simpleton goal: lift more weight. And it's not going to give you any results that you really want. It gets kind of confusing because you think lifting more will in turn make you stronger and you'll lift more after, and then you're going to build up strength like that. But no, actually, you don't have to lift to failure. You don't have to lift 1 rep maxes every week. And especially, you don't have to lift more that you can withstand with proper technique. Another example of this: preacher curls. Let's say you're doing your first warm up set and you're doing full range of motion. So you lengthen your biceps the full way and get it up the full way again. You do your second set of warm ups. The same. You lengthen your biceps the whole way and you get it up. And then you get to your working sets and suddenly you're scared to lengthen your bicep the whole way because you think you're going to tear it apart. Like, you've seen those memes of people tearing their biceps. That's problematic. So pick a weight you can control and you can do your working sets with the proper technique. So the main takeaway: make sure that you are lifting the weight, which you can do with your proper technique and more than 1 rep. You don't have to impress anyone in the gym, and you have to keep yourself healthy. And when you get in the way of ego lifting, that's when you're gonna get injuries, maybe become even unhappy with your progress because it's not gonna go the way you want. I pretty much guarantee that. So just think rationally. Make the weight increases, the rep increases with rational thinking. Don't sacrifice your technique. Lift more than 1 rep and you will be good to go. If you do lift heavy, do it wisely. Subscribe for more videos like this. Check out my other stuff. I'm active on TikTok and Instagram as well. I post videos almost daily. I need to level up on that. See you next time.